Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to do my June in and out video. However, it's going to be a discussion and not an actual book haul. So, what I decided to do for the month of June was I wanted to look back on the past 5 months and reflect on how I've actually been doing and to see if I actually am unhauling more than I'm bringing in and just kind of, look at my numbers and see what's working, see if I need to tweak anything. So I went back and I watched all of my in and out videos from this year, and the numbers were very eye-opening. The way that I've been doing my in and out videos is that I wanted to be bringing in one book and then getting rid of two of them because my bookshelves are full. They are almost overflowing. After this month, they probably are going to be overflowing. And I really just need to work on making sure I'm only keeping books that I have loved and books that I'm really excited to read. So that has been definitely something that's been on my mind a lot lately. I've been thinking about going through my shelves and just taking things off that I'm not super excited to read. They're just there, and they'll probably be good. I'll probably enjoy them when I read them, but they're not going to be all-time favorites. They're just kind of there. Basically, I want my bookshelves to really consist of books that I have read and absolutely loved, and books that I haven't read but I'm super excited to read. Okay, so let's start with how I've done. So what I have been doing is I'm trying to do the 1 in 2 out rule, and I also was not counting any review books that I got. I was not counting those, and I was not counting anything that came to me as a gift because some of them I don't expect. Sometimes I get review books from publishers and they're unsolicited, so I don't have control over that. But most of the time with review books, it's something that, I've been contacted about and then I say yes or no. And usually I say yes. I haven't turned down many review books, to be honest. And then gifts, sometimes I know that they're coming, but it's because someone has contacted me and asked if they could send me something and I accept them. So those I have not been counting towards coming in, even though they are. Those will be reflected in my numbers though, because, they're still coming into my house. So that's something I'm going to be rethinking a little bit. Okay, so for the month of January, I brought in 6 books and I got rid of 8. So that wasn't too bad, but technically I should have gotten rid of 12 if I brought in 6 books. So a little bit off, but I still did get rid of more than I brought in. For the month of February, it was fantastic. I brought in 9 books and I got rid of 18. So that was phenomenal. For March, I brought in 5 and I got rid of 2. Month of April. Let's talk about the month of April. If you watched my April videos, then you know that I did a lot of retail therapy in April because on April 7th, my 14-year-old dog passed away. So we were going through a pretty hard time, and I was definitely treating myself to some retail therapy for that. So I brought in a lot of books and I didn't get rid of any. And I allowed myself to do that just because, it was rough. It was a rough time and the books made me feel better. So I brought in 30 books total for the month of April. I think I had 3 separate book haul videos during that month and I didn't get rid of any. And then for the month of May, I brought in 13 books and I got rid of 10. So for the overall total, I have brought in this year so far 63 books into my house, and I have gotten rid of 38. Those numbers should be opposite, literally, because I should be getting rid of 2 books for every one that I'm bringing in. So literally those numbers should be flipped. I should have brought in 38 and gotten rid of 63. And that is most definitely not happening right now. So that was eye-opening, and it's telling me that I need to make some changes to how I'm doing this. First change is going to be that I am going to start counting review books and books as gifts with my in and outs, because I think that is a big thing besides the month of April. That's a big thing that is skewing my numbers. I'm just not counting those, and I think I need to because they are coming into my house, whether I accept them or not. Whether I am expecting them or not, they're still coming into my house regardless. I'm still accepting them. So I need to start counting review books and books that I get unexpectedly as gifts. I need to start doing that. Going along those lines, I need to keep in mind books that I am pre-ordering because I'm pre-ordering a few books right now. So I need to keep those in mind, kind of make a note of them and know when they're going to be coming so I can have 2 books ready to go when those come in. I also need to keep this in mind when I'm thinking about what I'm going to be reading each month because I know I have books on my shelves that I know that I can read them. I will probably enjoy them, but I'm not going to want to keep them for the long haul. They're probably not going to be one of the best books I've ever read, and um, I'm going to want to keep for the rest of my life. I did that with the Read-A-Rama Readathon, and I ended up reading 4 books off of my bookshelves that, one of them I didn't like. It was a review book. But the other 3, I really did enjoy them when I read them, but I don't want to hold on to them. So that's 4 books right there that I can go ahead and unhaul. So if I stick to my 1 in, 2 out rule, that's 2 books that I could bring in, no problem. And I did that within a week. So I need to be thinking about that when I'm choosing my TBRs each month and just thinking, okay, what are 1 or 2 books that I could easily read off my shelves that I'm most likely going to want to donate when I'm done or pass off to a friend or whatever. Because not all of them are like that. I do have some books that I have a feeling are going to be, stuff I want to hang on to for the long haul. But, I definitely have a bunch that I'm not going to. So basically just making, some of those a priority. I also really need to start thinking about my library, because my library has a really good selection of books, and I know that I own some books and I've bought some books that I could definitely easily get at the library. So I just need to think about, do I want to purchase this book and bring it into my house and have it sitting on my bookshelf taking up space? Or is this something that I will just go and grab from the library? And if I read it from the library and I absolutely loved it and it's one of the best books I've ever read and I wish I had a copy of it, I can go and buy it later. And one of my goals this year was to utilize my library more. And I haven't been doing that. I've been buying books. So I definitely need to start thinking about that again. Definitely a lot of reflection on this. Now, coming up in June, here really soon, I'm going to have a book haul. But it's not going to be in and out because I have 25 books sitting in a pile right now ready to be hauled. It's a combination of review books that I got from a friend. We did kind of like a little book trade, and books that I got at Goodwill or at Dollar Tree. Apparently they have books now, and I bought a few books from them. So we're going to see how that goes. But I have 25 books sitting up here right now, and I have 2 more packages coming in the mail. I have an Amazon package coming tomorrow where I bought 7 books, and I have a book outlet box coming as well that has 11 books in it. So I'm going to have a massive, massive book haul. I'm not going to get rid of anything as of the second. I do have some books that I've recently read that I'm going to unhaul, but I'm going to save those for July on, where I'm going to be doing my in and out correctly. I'm going to be doing, any review books, any gifts, anything coming into my house is going to count for everything. So I'm going to just kind of start a little pile of books to unhaul. And then that way, when I do buy 1 or 2 books, I will be prepared. So I'm going to save those for that. And that's just going to have to be how it is, because honestly, if I counted all of these books that I'm going to be hauling this month, I would have to get rid of like 50 something books, and there's no way I can do that. I am going to go through my bookshelves, and I'm probably going to pull a few things that I am realistically not going to read. Realistically, I have a few books that, when I bought them, I was excited, but it's been a long time since I bought them. I've lost interest. Some of them are fluffy, like maybe might be too fluffy for me. For example, I just read Baby Proof by Emily Giffin, and I really didn't enjoy it. And I enjoy Emily Giffin's writing. Her writing is really good, but that story just was so boring to me. So I need to just really look at all my books and maybe read some of the synopsises again, see if it's something that I think I'm actually going to enjoy when I read it, even if I don't want to keep it, because I just don't want to waste my time on books that are just going to be meh for me. And I have a few books on my shelves that I think are going to be that. There's nothing wrong with fluff books. I love, I do enjoy fluff books, but I don't think I want to keep a whole bunch on my shelves. And so that's kind of where I am right now. There's a few things, even a full series, that I'm kind of like, I don't really know if I'm interested anymore. And again, if I get interested, I can go get them from the library. And that would be a sign. If I do go and get them from the library, then okay, then I was interested. And so I'm really going to take a really good look at my bookshelves and probably pull a few things off and just say, you know what, realistically, I'm not going to read this. It's taking up room. I'm not excited to read this anymore. And it's okay to get rid of books that you haven't read. If it's not something that excites you, it's okay to get rid of them. You don't have to keep them. I would rather fill my bookshelves with books that I look at every day and I get excited. So those are going to be my plans moving forward through the rest of the year with my in and out. I still plan on doing the 1 in, 2 out. Every single book that comes in, it doesn't matter if it's a review book or a giveaway book or a gift that I get from somebody. If it's coming into my house, then I have to take account for it and I have to get rid of 2 books in return. So I will have a massive book haul coming up here that's going to be 30 plus books. And as soon as I get all my boxes, I will go ahead and film that. So I'm just going to bring those in and not worry about getting rid of any this month as well. And then starting in July will be the very strict 1 in, 2 out. So that's how I am going to do for the rest of the year. And I really am excited just to go through my shelves and pull some things off that I just really don't care about anymore, and just kind of keep those stockpiled so that I have some books ready to go to give away. That way, if I do get something unexpected, oh, I already have a little pile here that I can go ahead and give away so I don't have to worry about it. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. So that's just a little update on how I've been doing this year, what I need to tweak moving on for the rest of the year. And I am excited to show you what I have purchased recently. I really just went on a buying binge. Like, I don't know what happened. Amazon was a gift card. I got a gift card from a friend and I spent it. So I'm excited for that. And then for Book Outlet, I had a really good discount coupon for it. So I took advantage of that too. All right, guys, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your buying habits are. Do you go on binge buying like I have done for 2 months out of this year now? Or are you very selective about what you buy? Do you utilize your library more for things that you're just not 100% certain about? Let me know what you guys do. I'm really interested in that. All right, I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.